Hello, chat. I'm speaking to you, the disembodied voice from the off. I am match late. B, you were on time. I mean, well done. I will talk about everything once I'm in my kitchen. But for now, I'm gonna wait with you guys together until the initial ads are over. I'm gonna wait, it's 3 minutes that we're gonna wait out in starting soon. And what's gonna happen then is, well, people who have been to cooking streams of mine know that I will switch camera, I will run downstairs, I'll activate camera. We have a bit of a new setup today, not too different, a little bit. And I'll apologize in advance because the fact that you hear me now means my microphone is still upstairs. Scary. Because what this means is I'm using my phone microphone for cooking. I tested it, which is why I'm a bit late. Not only that, but we'll talk about it. I've tested it. It's worse than the microphone, but better than it used to be. On like other phones and shit. I must say, even bringing the microphone downstairs, it makes everything way more complicated. So I was just like, fuck it. But bringing the microphone downstairs the mic also sounds worse than upstairs because the kitchen is an open space that's very echoey. So please excuse the echoey sound downstairs in general. But I felt like it was good enough on the phone. So I hope you guys think so too. Okay, ads are starting. I don't know what to do in the meantime, which is why I'm yapping to you. I have to wait it out upstairs and then switch scene and then go downstairs. I don't have access to my OBS upstairs, downstairs in the kitchen. So I have to switch scene while we're still up here. I should feed Mr. Sir in the meantime. Oh, that's too early. Lemao. Dancing in the moonlight. Start now, I'm sick. Hello. Why is that your first time, chat? No way. Hello, zombie. Are you sick of waiting or are you actually sick? I'm sorry if you're actually sick. Yeah, no way, right? But it said that about someone else too last time and they said they were already here, so I don't know. Your sinuses are super messed up. I'm sorry to hear. I have a sore throat, but that's more like I was at a birthday party yesterday. It was just at home, at someone's home. But that was such a rowdy group that it got really loud. So I have a sore throat again. I'm back to sore throat arc like I was a few weeks ago. Just when it got better, for fuck's sake. Oh wait, ads are over. I can go down. Hello, Barouche. Okay. Okay. Things are gonna happen, okay? Have a sore throat too. That's where it started. I canceled stream today. Just lying in bed. Oh no. Man, I hope you feel energized again soon. And better. Dancing in the moonlight. Okay, I'm gonna wait out this song. And when this song ends, I'm gonna start the playlist for cooking, which is gonna start with some Pink Floyd, okay? I was just in the mood recently. And then it's gonna go back to, I don't know, oldies, like what we're listening to now. And I'm gonna switch scene, and you're gonna have to wait for me. You're gonna have to wait for me for like a hot minute until I've activated the phone camera downstairs, okay? Oh shit, I'm sorry, fish. I touched you. You like it more or less? I suppose less. I don't know. See, the fish are gonna have to get their food. Fucking Darwin award them if they don't. Like, if they're... Sometimes I'm like, oh no, fishy doesn't get to grab his food. I need to put it right in front of his little schnoz. I need to make it... I need to point at it. Actually, that's for real true. If you don't point at it, sometimes he doesn't see it. And then I point at it, and then he sees it and gets it. I'm like, oh, I have to help fishy eat. And then I'm like, what are you doing? If this fish is in nature, it's gonna either find the fucking food or die. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? Why am I babying my fish? Anyway, it's gotta eat while I make food as well downstairs. Also, my throat is finally a bit better. Clock nose is so annoying. Ah, man, everyone's sick. I'm so sorry for you guys. Okay. I guess it's because now it's like getting warmer, but not that warm yet. So it's like the weird in-between stage where a lot of people get sick. You're fine? I'm glad to hear. Okay. Oh, okay. See you in a second. Okay, guys, do we hear me? Can you hear me? Are we good? You see, um, you see the table, right? You see my thingies? Yes. Hello, everyone. You see my thingies? I hear you. Okay. Is it terrible? Don't tell me. If it's terrible, if you think the audio sucks, don't tell me, because I will not change it. I don't even want to know, because then I'm just sad and stressed. Okay, good. Okay, a few things. Seems good. Okay. A few things. First of all, my nail polish sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm a disappointment for nail polish lovers. I'm like not living up to my name, but I did not have time to do them. I planned to, and I literally remembered like 5 minutes before stream that I forgot to do that. So I thought I would have enough time today, but I didn't. Um, reason for that is actually mainly so. First of all, I was at the, like I said, at like a birthday party yesterday, and it got late because they started late, and then hello, Nicholas. Hello. Your nails look fine. Are you kidding me? Wait, look. Bruh. They were pretty. These are the ones that I posted a thing of in stories. I posted a nice picture of them in Twitch stories, but um I mean their length and everything, their shape is good, but the polish is coming off. So I got late and then I had to get up to today because in case you guys know, or in case you guys don't know, there's they look like a marble table. That's maybe it goes with the tabletop here. I don't know. Today in Austria's capital, Vienna, there was a marathon happening, and a lot like the Vienna City Marathon. It goes like through the whole fucking city, and quite a few, or like several people I know were there and participating or in other capacities, and I went to support them. So I had to get up earlier than I would have liked after a birthday party, you know. So I woke up, I rushed there. I was carrying people's bags, you know. I'm not running, although I started running this week. I actually just I hate running. I never thought anything could get me to run. You know what got me to run, to start running? I asked a friend. He said he was gonna run the whole 42 kilometers. I asked him, where does it even go in the city? And he showed me a map. And I was like, that looks impossible. I was like, there's no way someone can run continuously this whole path without stopping. I was like, that's insane. And then I felt so pathetic at my ability of running that I picked up running like last week. That just blew my mind. I know in theory, I mean, I've had runner friends for a long time, but just that put it into perspective for me, and I was like, damn, goddamn, I'm pathetic. And I ran 300 meters, then I had to walk, and then I ran another 300 meters. That's what I'm currently at. So I don't know. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Maybe I'll get better. I ran like 4 times this week. So maybe this actually inspired me. Yeah, no, I was actually pretty good at sprinting. I think I would survive in that case because I'm okay. I was always more sprinter. Even in school, I was very fast. I'm small. When I still had legs, I was pretty small in school. But I was like very fast, second fastest or fastest in class, depending on which class. So I was always very fast, just not. I have no condition. Is that what you call it? Like air. Yeah. So I don't know. And everyone told me, everyone who is running, they told me, oh, you'll pick it up so quickly. You will get the stamina so quickly. Just take care of your knees because, you know, sometimes when I bore the legs for running, it would be unfair to go with the tail, you know, with the snake tail. Anyway, that's why I was out. And when I came back home today, I was so fucking tired because because well, I have the snake tail now, don't I? Sometimes for physical activities, I still have to borrow the legs, to be honest. I forgot that I put vinegar in my thing to get the thing out, you know. Ew, I was about to brew tea and now, well, it's all gross. I was so tired when I came back. Implied lamina surgery. That's part of the lore. Yeah, I was so tired that I just rested and read on the couch for a little bit, and then it was 7:15, and then I had to speed run the setup. I was stalling because I was charging the iPhone, and then I didn't have time to do my nails. I didn't have time. I was trying to do the 3D model, kind of like a onigiri style set, like AR cooking setup, but it didn't look good. I have to figure out like the angles. I think I can't do it top down and then the model. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe if I walk around on the screen or something, and not have it behind the tabletop, but like just on top of it. I don't know. I didn't have enough time to figure something out that looked good, so we're having the good old PNG, like we usually have when I'm cooking. Okay, I would show you guys my tea collection, but that's a lot. You want to see it though, because I was gonna let you guys pick my tea that I'm gonna make first, so I have something to drink while we cook. Cooking stream with another camera. I'm currently using my iPhone, and I usually use my very old phone anyway for body tracking. So I was gonna do the 3D as well, but I don't know. Oh shit! Fuck! I forgot to put down the brightness of my phone. Okay. And I should probably turn on Do Not Disturb. Nope. Oh, that was wrong. Okay. I don't know. It's like I don't know if there's a. Actually, can I? Does anyone know if Video Ninja has like a to lay down disturb? Fair. Does anyone know if this Video Ninja have a way to turn off the screen on the phone? I don't know. Okay, this is gonna take a while. If you see my reflection in any of these, that's fine. Don't worry about it. No reason to panic. Most of them are matte though, so I think it's fine. There's still more. There's more coming. I am purposefully not counting. I was gonna open that. I was gonna open the cupboard. The cupboard is exactly what I was gonna open the overhead cupboard, but that's exactly where my camera is mounted on. That would have been stupid. The camera would have just swung wherever. That's funny. Well, there's more in there, but these are just the bagged ones, which I don't care about. Most of them are fruit teas or herbal teas that are mostly like, I don't know, for other family members. I care about the loose leaf teas here. How to make it super European. Okay, let me go through them all. You see everything, yeah, you see. So I have them from like all over Europe. So these withered ones with the W on top, the brand is called Withered of Chelsea. I have them. I buy them in the UK whenever I'm there. So there's a black tea. You guys, whenever something sticks out to you and you want me to make it right now for tonight, just call it out in chat. So this Covent Garden blend is really nice. I have to wait a second if that shows opens. Yeah, it does show up. Okay. It has like cornflower petals and other shit in there. This is a very nice, fragrant black tea that has like fruity, like peachy and flowery undertones. Then this is not an Earl Grey, even though the can says so, because I put something else in there. Yeah. Usually I have any Earl Grey I buy in there. It could be Twinings or anything. I put this brand in there, Schönbichler. That's a shop in Austria. And I bought their Diplomat mix. Wait, actually I can show it. It's called Diplomat mix. It's like a kind of like an Earl Grey. It has black tea, bergamot, like an Earl Grey, but then it has mandarin extra. So that's a bit special. This is my current favorite. From the same brand in Austria, I have the Genmaicha matcha mix. This is the one I showed on stream that made like a neon green teapot. That was very funny. This is a mango bergamot green tea. This is also a withered tea. It's Chelsea Garden. It's a white tea with, I think, there are rose buds in there, but I don't like it that much, to be honest. It looks nicer than it tastes. I think rose flavors, honestly, mostly are too subtle, or I don't know. But it has little dried rose buds in it. I think I'm not that much of a fan of rose flavors, though. This one is also a great one from Withered. It's an extravagant Earl Grey, so it's a white tea, and it has like vanilla and cornflower and rose flavors. This one is really good. I think my favorite flavoring in tea is blood orange. You mean just a fruit tea, like a blood orange fruit tea? Or do you mean a black tea with blood orange in it? This one is a Genmaicha, so this has the roasted rice. The brown stuff you see is roasted rice, which is also in here, but this one has matcha on top of it. This one is without matcha. This is, I think, just a vanilla black tea or something. I don't know. Oh no, wait, this is an Indian chai. So this is meant to be cooked in milk, which I'm not gonna do now. I've actually never made it. I bought it and never made it. This is a salted caramel. It's also very good. It's like a classic too. It smells like caramel chocolate, but it's not one of those where it tastes like weird artificial chocolate. It's actually really good. This is the vanilla black tea, basic. This is just basic sencha, so this is unflavored green tea. This is from a different special store in Austria that I happened to come across. This is white tea and green tea, and it has rosebuds, sour cherry, jasmine, orange, and sunflower. But there's also like coconut chips in there or something. I don't know. This one is really good, but it's rare. I don't get it. I can't get it, I think, again. This one is from Finland. This is what I bought on my trip to Finland. I made the mistake of buying another garden white tea, which is again, this is green and white tea again with rose petals. I don't know. Still not that good. I don't know why I thought I would like it. I just like the sweetness it imparts on the tea. Can't drink milk tea. Well, I mean, I use I don't have any milk at home. Actually, that's a problem. I can't make black tea with milk, but I usually use soy milk. Oh, this is a Ceylon black tea without flavoring, but it's decaf, which we don't want right now. We want some energy right now. I have no idea what's in there. Oh, this is a decaf Earl Grey, which we also don't need. This is another one from Finland. It's a vanilla berry. So it's a black tea. Wait, musta tee, herkut ja vadelmat. Mansikan. So it's black tea with raspberry and strawberry. Yeah. This one is pretty good. I like it more than the other one I got from Finland. Okay, we're almost done. This is just black tea from Kenya. So it's African black tea with no flavoring. This is one of my favorites too. It's actually from the same shop as this one, Schönbichler. It's milky oolong. So it's green tea, but it's curled into these nice bowls. It's like, it's not, these are like crumpled up. So people actually roll them in their hands when they dry them. They make them roll into little balls and dry them like this. And it has like a some milky flavoring in it. I don't know. It just tastes good. I can't tell what it tastes like though. And just so you see the difference, right? The sencha, other green tea, can be made in this shape. So usually green tea is just like cut. The leaves are just cut like this. They're not rolled up. So that's kind of what's also special about the other one. These are like cut leaves. The other ones, also like the cannonball tea you sometimes hear about, it's like a full leaf rolled up. If I make this tea, the leaves unfurl and you can see like a full leaf, which is pretty interesting. Actually, I think I'm inclined to make this one today. Oh no, I have to waste tea. Oh no. Gone up to make tea, wild raspberry and hibiscus. Ooh. Maybe it helps with the sickness as well. This one I ordered from Canada from a brand called David's Tea. I had another one of those too, but we've already finished it. This is pumpkin Earl Grey. I ordered it for when I got my tea advent calendar and for autumn. It smells really good. It smells like a chai, like a spice chai, and it has these like pumpkin bits in them. I don't like them that much though. If when I make this one, I take some of the pumpkin pieces out and then it actually tastes better. So I don't know. It's like a spicy Earl Grey. And this one is not from the tea plant. This one is something different. This is actually herbal tea. And it is what do you call it? I don't want to call it weed. It's like hemp. That's the word. It's hemp tea. So this is hemp tea, obviously, like without any without any THC or anything. It's hemp tea. It's like, this is to calm your nerves. Like if I'm nervous or something, I drink this one, or to fall asleep or something. Which is not often, but I do have it, just in case. Hopefully, I did drink some last night before bed. Actually, herbal tea would be good, like sage and stuff like this. It's probably best. Without TLC. TLC. Isn't that like the TV program or something? It's like really shitty. I think I'll make this one. I think I'll make the milky oolong, then I can show you guys the leaves. Okay, now I don't remember how this was sorted in my cabinet. Oops. I don't know. THC gets you high, CBD calms you down. Yeah, THC it's not legal in Austria, and this is I bought this in a store. Like this is not this is has no like any hallucinogenics or anything. It's like not illegal to have hemp products. It just is not allowed to have the THC. I should keep this to the front. I like this one. This is my favorite Pink Floyd song, by the way. Listen carefully, chat. This is a build-up, and then it like immediately goes into the next song. It's so good. Should I the wall? I'm just a nobody. Stranger against you. Okay. All right. The correct answer is "Wish You Were Here" is the best Pink Floyd song. Ah, it's a good one. It's a good one, especially because you can play it on guitar yourself. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's some you can play it on acoustic pretty well. Oh. Echoes Baby Girl. Thanks for the follow. Hello, welcome. So so this one is made is a green tea, so it's made with 80 degrees. Shut up. I'm gonna boil, or I guess not boil. I'm gonna heat water to 80 degrees. I did not clean my tea sieve from the last time. Oops. God damn it. Also, I just noticed, because I usually don't look at, so now I'm looking at not the OBS preview, but at the, what do you call it? I'm looking at the Twitch itself, and I noticed we're 3 subscribers away from the next emote tier slot. Just saying, that's all I'm saying. Would be a shame to let the fucking 37 go to waste because someone was crazy and made us go up to more than 30 subs. So now we're 3 away from the next milestone. Someone looks at B and Baruch and all the usual suspects. Okay, I couldn't watch the strain out good enough, but it's okay because it was green tea before and it's green tea again. Oh, also, when I went to the UK, I bought a silver spoon because I wanted one to feel fancy when I'm doing tea. Oh, wait. Okay, now we have to do the microwave timer. I was gonna get out my... Oh, I have these tea timers. They are good too. I was gonna say... Do you guys remember my fancy golden tea timer? Hourglass. But it's in the cupboard behind the camera, so I can't get it right now. But I bought this silver spoon, and recently it has turned like super, super black, right? 2, 4, 6. There you go. Wish You Were Here is playing. Perfect timing. And it got like super, super black. So I googled how to clean silverware. And there was some like old German granny that explained how to clean it. And she said you have to put it in like a dish or something, or in the sink with aluminum foil, and then salt and water, and just put it in there and it will clean. And that's true. So now it's like super shiny again. But it used to be like straight up black, super dark, like dark brown black, and now it's super shiny again. That's how I do it too. Oh, nice. Yeah, it does. Like, so it's because the surface like oxidizes and actually also reacts with sulfur and like from the air. And then when you put it with the aluminum, it gets reduced again, because the less, like, aluminum is the less, what is this, Edelmetall? It's like the less precious metal or something. Maybe I'm the German granny. You uploaded that to YouTube. Thank you. Comfort for change. That you exchange. I did take before and after pictures, but I can't show them to you right now. But it's pretty funny. I have no clue how quickly my phone loses battery. I wish I had... Okay, I think... Oh, I don't know. We'll maybe have to charge it in between or something. Okay, 3 minutes is not yet up. That's the best line, isn't it? That's the absolute best line. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. With the same old face. And then when you play it on the guitar, like, that's the one where you like go all in, you know, you're like, two lost souls. It's like you're ramping up. Oh, time's over. It's such a good song. What? All right, so now that that's done, oh, look what I have. I have a tea cozy that my mom knitted, so I can keep it warm. It really helps. It's a very good idea. If you can knit, make yourself a tea cozy. Speaking of granny stuff, but you know. Okay. Okay. Super cute. It is. I have another one too, which is even easier because I have this teapot too. I have this teapot, like, that's the classic. Oh, what? That's the classic IKEA one, and it's kind of just more cylindrical. So you can just knit a straight, like a straight band like this. It doesn't need to be any shape, and it's really good too. It's super thick. It's even thicker than the other one. All right, this is a bit too hot for now, but we can go to the next step, I guess, in what we're doing. I'm gonna get out all the ingredients. Yeah, I learned I can knit. I had a phase where I was knitting a bit because I was in Finland. People knit all the time there. But I'm a bit impatient too. Something with like a fine pattern like this, where it's like thin wool, would probably, I don't have the patience. But if it's a very thick wool, you get through it very quickly. Then it's actually okay. So, we're making pesto today. Your hands don't like it? Yeah. Ooh, crocheting is cool. I don't think I learned how to crochet in elementary school, and I don't remember. Pine nuts. Okay, pine nuts. Olive oil. Parmigiano. And I usually buy, well, the same brand, but I buy the whole block. But then I was shopping on yeah, yesterday. I was shopping, I was grocery shopping with my best friend. And we were picking, because we were picking the wild garlic together. And then we went to the grocery store to buy this, and we bought so much more. It was, we actually went a bit ham. But they had, okay, listen, if you have a spa in your country, they have this SPJ, these spa energy drinks, okay? They're basically just Red Bull knockoffs, but they taste really good. They have like the same flavors, like a vanilla, no, not vanilla, but I'm saying Marilla's apricot, strawberry, or some stuff like that, or lime or something. They have the same flavors, but they cost usually 50 cents. But if you take 24 of them, you get them for like 29 cents or some crazy shit per can. So of course we bought 24 energy drinks for 29 cents or whatever it was. Are you kidding me? But anyway, usually we buy the block of this, but then we noticed this is the already grated Parmigiano. It's cheaper than the block. What the fuck? Like per kilo. Per kilo, 1 kilo of the block is more expensive than 1 kilo of the grated one. It's the same brand. We're like, how does that make sense? Usually if it's like cut up or prepared anything, it gets more expensive. But this got cheaper. So I was like, why am I grading it myself then? I'll just buy this one. So that's what we did. I don't know if I can freeze it very well. Because if there's like moisture from the air in it and you freeze it, it will like freeze into a block again. But if you manage to freeze it like airtight without much moisture in it, it should stay, you know, in little grains. They can use the ugly pieces? Maybe. Yeah, because it doesn't matter. The other one has to be like a triangle. And if they cut and the triangle breaks, they can use like the leftovers for this. That's a good idea. That's actually a good idea. I drink G Fuel. I don't like G Fuel. I tried it, but it's so chalky. I do like the gamer subs though, because that's not chalky at all. But mine is basically empty. But I like having the different flavors of the, and it's so, I don't know why. I feel like I'm treating myself if I open a can of energy drink. And now we have to return the cans. Now, I like, since recently, cans and plastic bottles. They use too much, really? I tried it at my brother's house, and I was like, I mean, I made it, I guess, according to instructions, but I was like, I don't know. There's like, it's like so white. It tastes like drinking a magnesium supplement. I don't know. I wasn't really into it. Actually, that's all the ingredients. The only other ingredient is this wild garlic. So I plucked them from the forest yesterday. I went foraging. Now what I'll do, I washed this little batch. I have way more. I'll just quickly check them all I just rinsed them basically. They're super clean anyway when you pick them because there's, I mean, what should be on there? Sometimes there's like a little bit of spider web or bird poop or some shit on it. But if I see that, I don't even usually pluck it. Now, what I'm doing is I'm checking all the backsides just in case, because there are some poisonous plants that look similar, but it's wild garlic if they grow like from singular stems out of the ground, and they're like, I guess, more shiny in the front, but they're matte in the back. And the maglöckchen, whatever it's called, there's another spring flower that looks similar to, but they would have shiny backside as well. So I'm checking all their backside. I'm checking them out basically. I'm checking their booty, just in case. But I usually know when I'm picking it up. Game of Subs is more expensive. Oh, okay. Well, I only bought one tub, a small one, and I think I used it for like 2 years. I don't know. I don't go through these things very quickly. So I had one small tap, and now it's like almost empty. So I don't really need a lot of it, so I don't really care. I don't know if I'll even buy another one. I'll just buy other energy drinks that I can get here. It's always with shipping and everything, it gets more expensive anyway. Now that I have my 24 cans of 29-cent energy drinks, nothing can stop me. The budget energy drink from Billa? Really? But don't they have only, I think I know which one, but don't they have only the normal flavor? Like the standard Gummibär Red Bull flavor? I haven't drank a normal Red Bull in ages. I don't even remember when I last had a normal Red Bull. I only drink the special flavors like lime or something. It's so bright. Oh, maybe I do have a little bit of a filter on it to like, because the contrast is usually too high. Actually, that would make them paler. I don't know. The chefs are trained under would be so happy seeing that garlic. I have a whole bag of it. I will show you guys a picture. Your mind's gonna be blown, okay? Because the spot where I collect them, I can show you on my second phone. Into the shining sun. I can show you guys because do you see that? Wait. This is like the forest I picked them in. And the green you see at the bottom is all wild garlic. Like the whole forest floor is wild garlic. There's nothing else there. All this you see on the floor here, that's all wild garlic. You can literally not take a step without stepping on it. It's full. It's only that. There's nothing else. There are a few violets in between, which are pretty cute. I took a picture of a violet too. But yeah, there's nothing else, and I mean, I plucked however much I thought I needed, but I also don't drink coffee. My source of caffeine is this right there. Real tea from real tea leaves. So either green or black or white. Cheers. But yeah, I have a full, like a whole more stuff, like a bag. I'm gonna probably use all of them anyway because there's about maybe like twice as much as I have outside still. And I don't want it to wilt, so I'm gonna use it anyway. Honestly, if I needed more, I can just go pluck more. I'm just quickly washing them. Or more accurately, I'm just rinsing them because we're gonna blanch them. And I usually don't do that, and I don't like doing it. I don't want to do it. But my dad told me today that I shouldn't eat it raw because there's some like, I don't know, maybe it's something like this. There's some like, there could be like a parasite on them. And it's probably like nothing, right? But just in case. Just in case, I'll blanch them. So I'll pour hot water over them, basically, that's it. So it doesn't matter if they're wet or anything, they don't need to be... I mean, I picked them, like I said, they're like clean anyway. They smell so good. So there's one tiny speck on this. It's just earth. Or soil, I guess. Okay. The backs of them also, they do this thing where they, you know, the water just like runs off the back, like off the back of a duck, as they say. Water slides off like from the back of a duck, like off the back of a wild garlic. So my father said it would make it like a little bit less intense if he didn't blanch them, he like heated them in oil a little bit. He said it made them the flavor less strong. I'm not too worried about it because the flavor is super strong anyway. There's nothing going in there, like no other herbs or basil or anything. You can do the exact same thing with basil. Pesto is like absolutely simple. You can do the same thing with just a shit ton of basil. Or you can mix, I suppose. But I feel like maybe the flavors are a bit contradicting. Although, maybe not, because when I do basil pesto, I put a shit ton of garlic in it. In this one, I put no garlic, because that would be overkill. So maybe actually, I've never tried, but maybe combining wild garlic and you know, basil would be the ultimate. Okay, this is my whole stack. And I'm gonna boil like a liter, yeah, liter of water. $100 this time. And I'm gonna put this all in here. No, I won't. I was gonna say I'm gonna rip them apart already, but I won't because then if you have like open edges, it just makes the flavor go out more. Same with like vegetables, it's better to cut them later. If you have less surface area, the juices can't really escape so much. So I'm just gonna throw them in there loosely. I know they're gonna like stick together and clump, and maybe not everything will get, the same temperature. I tried to pick the biggest pot with like the biggest surface that I have. It's not ideal still. I should do it in batches, but I'm too lazy. Take it or leave it. If there's any parasite worm on it, then I'll survive. I was hoping, for a second when I was in this forest, I thought I saw a Waldmeister. I don't know what it's called in English. I must have. I'm so sure I've looked it up before because I like the flavor. It's like when you get like this like green jelly, it often has Waldmeister flavor. But I forgot what it's called. It's another plant, and I was hoping to find it, but they usually grow in birch woods, and this is not a birch wood, so I didn't find any. But there's a new Red Bull that I had to buy too. I'll show you. Woodruff. Oh, okay. The worms ate into his brain. No, I'm changing. I'm transforming. They're taking over. Brain worms. Actually, literally brain worms. I'll be the first VTuber to have actual brain worms. Probably not, to be honest, considering there's probably already everything. So I had to buy this Red Bull too because it has this Waldmeister flavor and pink grapefruit. I don't know how well they go together. I just want a pure fucking Waldmeister Woodruff whatever flavor, but it's sugar free. Why did they make this flavor only in sugar free? I don't like sugar free stuff. It always feels bad on your tongue. It always coats the tongue in some weird shit. I don't like it. Oh wait. Oh, these are my the Red Bull. This is more than €1 cheaper than the Red Bull, and it's really good. Anyway, I don't drink a lot of energy drinks though. I'm not condoning drinking that much actually because I drink like once a week or something. Yeah. Maybe I should put the lid on just for a second to like steam it. Look at this old pot. Super old school. But it's the biggest one we have. Oh, this is Shine On You Crazy Diamond. This is like, this song's gonna take a while. Okay, they get soft really quickly. I think I actually don't even want to put the lid on. I'll just stir them quickly. Oh, they're clumping. Ooh. Okay, that must be enough. It's like clumping and wilting like spinach. Okay, try to separate it a bit. That's enough. I'm gonna pour it into the strainer. I'm putting cold water on them. Okay, I shocked them with cold water so they wouldn't. Yeah, it's an emal pot, yeah. I shocked them with water so they wouldn't like cook further. They wouldn't cook too much because technically it should be raw. And I also squeezed the water out of it a little bit because I don't want them to be too wet. So I'm just gonna separate this. But on the other hand, I think the fact that it's already clumped like this makes it much easier to blend it because I was already worried that I wouldn't get this whole volume of leaves into the blender and have it blend evenly. Because usually some leaves will always stick to the side and they will never, get blended in. So I think this is actually, maybe this helps in making them blend better. But if they're super wet like this, they won't combine well with the oil. So I don't know, maybe I should pat them dry. Maybe I should pat them a little bit. Ah, God. Broke my spoon. Okay. Oops, what's that? How after all this did a little branch get in there? After all this, I picked every leaf up separately. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know how to help them dry, to be honest. Atlas, hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Okay. But the volume went down like crazy. That is now it looks like so little, but it was a whole bag. Oh no, an ad. I'm sorry. The branch was going in a pot. Yeah, probably it was from the pot, right? Maybe it's from my dirty hands. Sorry for the ad. Wait. Oops, I spelled a 1 instead of a exclamation point. Classic. I should maybe get, you know what? I'll quickly get the fan from my laptop. I think it's maybe possibly soon overheating. I don't know. How's my phone doing? Phone, how much battery do you have? I don't see it. Okay, 41. It started with 60, so I think we're good. Oh, wait, is it? Did I accidentally? Oh, no, we're still here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm making pesto. So this is wild garlic. The leaves have crumpled now a little bit because I just blanched them with hot water. But these are wild garlic leaves. I collected them in the forest yesterday. So I went foraging, I guess. And they behave like spinach, but they taste like garlic. And I'm gonna make pesto with pine nuts and olive oil and parmigiano. That's it. And then, unfortunately, I'm not really hungry, but I think we have to try it on stream. with pasta. So I think I'll cook just a little handful of spirelli and try it with the pasta. Shone like the sun. Okay, I'll be right back in a second. I'll quickly grab a fan for my poor overheating laptop. Where do I put it? I have to go and see if there's any wild garlic in my local spot left. Yeah. I think it's now peak season, so there probably should be left, especially since your stuff probably grows a bit later where you are. So I think you have good chances. Okay. Actually, wait, maybe that's actually not a good idea. Do it differently. Okay, well, I'm gonna shove the big boy over here already because it's in the way for me right now. I don't know how to plant wild garlic, to be honest. They do flower at some point. No! Sorry. It's fine. Nothing happened. Just maybe. Okay. I thought my laptop hit my little cactus, but it didn't, so we're good. Lots of cats and whatnot. Oh, yeah. It's a little park in the middle of town. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's always a bit of a problem. Because then, yeah, maybe it's not clean and stuff. I guess if you blanch it as well, or maybe even like cook it for a little bit, boil it, maybe it will work. Just, I mean, yeah, in such a case, you have to be careful with like you say, animal feces and whatnot. But you see, so I also, in this spot where I picked them, everything's very clean. All the leaves are brown. Now the leaves are very clean to begin with, but I also take care to pick really the spotless ones and stuff. Okay, they're a bit drier, maybe. So, oh, the people have already taken it. Okay. Really? It does grow in your garden, Bee. That's cool. It's legal here to forage in public areas. It's only for your own use. Yeah, I know in the some of the northern countries they have like this thing, but in Austria I think it depends. I don't know. I actually don't know. I only know about like camping and stuff. I don't know about foraging exactly. But this is technically from a public space, so I guess if it's from a public space, then it's fine. Maybe sometimes because of like nature conservation, you can only pick a certain amount. But I mean, let's be real. I showed you guys the picture. The whole fucking forest floor was full with them. And you never pick like all the leaves from one plant. You have to, like, if they're like it's one plant, you only pick a few of their leaves and then move on to the next one, so you don't like kill the whole thing. Stuff like that. But if you're mindful, it's fine. Okay. I don't know. We need a lot of olive oil. Do you guys see the mixer? Yes, you do. Okay, perfect. And then like it's I mean, protected areas is one thing, but like if it's in private ownership, and a lot of countryside actually is in private ownership in Austria. So this I know was from a public forest, but if you're more in like the mountain region, this shit doesn't grow there anyway, but if you're more like in the mountain region, the most of the areas are owned by someone. And I'm lucky that, so I don't know exactly because my family does own a mountain, what do you call it? Like a farm. So, well, part of my family anyway. And we always pick mushrooms there. So I actually don't know. But I think if it's a public area, you can pick it from anywhere. And that's also the reason, kind of, why you're not really allowed to camp anywhere in Austria, because most of the areas are privately owned. And they don't want you, like, leaving trash behind or put nails into the ground and stuff. Or even worse, hang up mattresses without the protection for the tree, and then you rub off the bark and stuff. Not mattresses, what am I saying? Hammocks. But yeah, maybe I should look up if that's legal to strappa per aprire. Rip for opening, I suppose that means. I don't know Italian. I should look up if it's legal. I mean, honestly, nobody would know. But like, maybe picking up one for the garden. But I don't know if they have to be, like, they should probably stay for the next year, right? Winterhart. Because in nature, they also stay until next year on their own. So, just in case it's not obvious, I'm eyeballing everything. I'm just doing whatever, to be honest. If you thought this is a recipe, I'm sorry, it's not a recipe. I'm eyeballing it. But my eyeballing is really good. And we can always adjust. The forest here belongs to the regional nobility and their castle. Whoa, that's crazy. Man, they abolished nobility in Austria. So, none of that is like, they don't have titles anymore and shit. But it's funny, sometimes you see people with the old noble's name because, like, of course they're allowed to keep their last name, but they can't have any titles. And then now you see people in mundane jobs and they have like a nobility's last name. It's very funny. Europe is whack. And as someone who doesn't have a monarchy anymore, for me personally, it's whack that some countries still do. It's pretty funny. I mean, there's always a debate over whether it's like outdated and necessary or maybe even harmful. But personally, I mean, I don't live in a monarchy, so I mean, it would be like a parliamentary monarchy anyway. But I think it's neat, but I don't have any experience really. Okay, do we see the we see in there, don't we? Is it time for blending? Okay, I'm gonna try blending. It should not pick up on the microphone. I tested it. I don't think it picks up on the microphone. If it does, I'm sorry. Shield your ears, but I don't think it does. I don't know how to fan on the laptop I currently have. Doesn't matter. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Wait. There we go. Okay, I can see it's clumping. What am I gonna do? Okay. I have like a long fork. Is that long enough? Okay, it's absolutely clumping, which is not good. Interesting. That's not what I expected the problem to become. It's like forming a big ball, which is not good because that just means it won't mix well. I don't know why I picked a plastic fork. This one isn't even like longer than the metallic fork. I think I just didn't want to scratch the blades, to be honest. It smells so good already. Jesus. And it's just garlic and cheese and pine nuts and olive oil. All the good things. All such rich flavors and smells. Oh, wait. I should put salt in there because the salt grains will help like, you know, rub everything apart. I don't know what that means. Tear it apart. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. It needs salt anyway, so I'm putting in a lot of salt. And some black pepper, but not too much. I don't want it to overpower anything. Okay, we try again. And I should probably put like a different set. I don't know, I can do like different settings. Smoothie, ice cubes, chopping. Maybe I'll try smoothie. Hello, laptop? Are you? My laptop just blackened out. Are you okay? Oh, okay, whatever. I don't see anything right now on my computer. Jesus, that's much more intense. Why is my laptop like dying? Is it out of battery? My laptop is actually out of battery. Okay. Okay. Easy fix, and also luckily I don't need the laptop for streaming at all. I just need it to read chat, so it's okay. Hmm. I think it also needs just way more olive oil. It's a bit too dry, I think. I could drizzle it from the top. It's just that I think, unfortunately, it's like splattering up there. So if I open it, maybe it's gonna splatter out everywhere. Let me just look at it. Also, my lights flickered a bit when I put on the high setting. Let's open it and check it. Oh, it already looks really good. But I think it's okay if it's a bit stringy. I used to make it in mortar and pestle, actually, but for such a big amount, that's just too much work. But if you make basil pesto, in my opinion, the basil tastes so much better if it's crushed than when it's cut with a mixer like this. But this is already almost perfect. Well, it's true though. It doesn't have that hardcore garlic flavor. That definitely must be from blanching them. Blanching. What I don't fucking know. You're asking me how to say a French word in English. I have no idea. I think I will add actual garlic in this, which is the first time I'm ever doing that, because usually it's way too intense anyway. I have this cute little pot with garlic. I'm gonna add at least a clove. These are not really big. I do like it very garlicky. So maybe a big one and this tiny one. Let's see. It makes my kitchen equipment, I mean, the mixer aside, it makes the kitchen equipment you see of mine looks so old school. Like the little clay pot and the emal pot and whatever. You're lucky I didn't take out the emal strainer. Look. I have this old bad boy too. Look at the classic emal stain. I always use this for boiling pasta. It's actually, this is in constant use. Well, if I actually do boil some pasta, I'm gonna have to get it out anyway. I don't know, we just have some of these old things because why not? This is an old household. Why throw it away? I guess if I moved to a different place, I would have to buy everything new, right? But this place is like old. Never too much garlic, yeah. Definitely not. Gonna make them a little bit smaller. Don't worry, it's just me eating it anyway. It's my own hands on it. I have too much food now. I'm making this, but I still have 2 leftover pizza slices that I should eat too. So, I don't know. Too much food, too much leftovers. Otherwise, maybe a few pine nuts. I think the cheese is enough. I should have maybe tried toasting them. But it's okay. Get back here. I do have pizza for breakfast tomorrow. Listen, one of the pizza leftovers was supposed to be my breakfast today. I made like frozen pizza where I just put some garlic salami and some corn on it. I made that yesterday and I was meant to eat the 2 extra slices today in the morning, but I was so in a hurry. I didn't, and actually I wasn't really feeling it. I don't know. I wouldn't say my stomach is like upset really, but I don't really feel it. So I only like, ate 1.5, and now I still have a bit left over. And then today after the marathon, people wanted to go eat pizza. So I had to eat pizza again, but this time I picked a spinaci, which is obviously like the better pizza. It's from an actual pizza restaurant. But now I have 1 slice each left. It's like the Malcolm in the Middle one where they're like, oh, and so one layer, this layer is from, they have like a casserole, and they're like, oh, the first layer is like from yesterday, then from the day before, this one is from Wednesday, this one is from Tuesday, this one is from Monday, and the last layer is the leftovers from the last leftover casserole. That's me with my pizza slices. Like, one of them is already the leftover from yesterday. I can't eat it as a leftover tomorrow. Hell yeah. Now it's garlicky. Yes. Mmm. I want to slurp it. Now, what if? Okay, maybe I'll get a bit fancy. Okay. What if I take this super tiny pan? Oh wait, shit, it's not washed. I have like a tiny pan. I'll roast some of the pine nuts. Maybe the roasted flavor will add something. I'm willing to bet it's gonna be really good. I just need to wash the pan real quick. It's my pan for frying a single egg in the morning. Oh, to all the non-Pink Floyd enjoyers, we're done with Pink Floyd now. Now it's the oldies time. Shining in the sky, there ain't a cloud in sight. Don't you know it's a beautiful today? Running down the avenue. I don't know how much I can sing without the copyright thing doing its, business. It's the blue sky, it's the rose wine, you have to hello for summer. Welcome to the universe. It's the day we waited for. Whoa. It's so green, yeah. It's maybe a bit darker. It's not so much yellow in real life, I think, like it is on stream. Wait, let me check again the stream thing. My stream preview is like very small. What? Okay, I don't know. I can't change anything. I accidentally clipped something. I don't know where. Oh yeah. Teeny tiny frying pan. Can't get it right, but some comes the night. Okay, the stove is like right there. I'm gonna put the frying pan over there. A little bit of pine nuts without any oil. I mean, just like this little. And I'm gonna try and gently toast them, and then we're gonna add them and hope that the roasting flavor will enhance the whole thing. So I'm turning on the stove. I don't usually like roasting nuts without, you do this kind of thing like sesame seeds or whatever without oil. I always feel uncomfortable doing that, but because they burn so easily. But we're gonna try. And then I'm gonna put on a pot for the pasta.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. Well, just goes. Oh. Ooh, it's starting to do its thing. I need to stretch. Why am I the one with sore legs? I didn't. Well, that's not true. I was gonna say I didn't even run the marathon today, but I started running this week, so I'm allowed to have sore legs too. Although I think my limitation so far with jogging or running is not the legs. You would think so, right? For a snake-tailed person, that the legs would be what's the the issue with running, but no, it's the air. It's definitely the lung. Okay, I'm so hesitant and gentle that not much is happening yet. Baruch, what's up? Listen to the wind blood. Watch you soon. That's such a dad thing to do. I feel like I'm standing like I don't know, like at least 30 centimeters away from the countertop, and I'm having my hands like splayed out in front of me, tapping. I feel like that's just why did that suddenly feel like a dad? With the sleeves rolled up, just being like that's like dad cooking dinner and asking you why you didn't do your homework. Like why did your teachers call me today? Huh? Why were you not in class? That's the vibe I'm feeling. Tiny snake lung? Yeah. Tiny snake lung. Snake lung bad from being sick a lot and not training any not training uh any what do you call it, like stamina, like running and jogging and jumping. There's like weight, right? There's like muscle training, and what's the other one called? Um Cardio, but oh, but it is cardio in English too, right? I'm an idiot. Okay, they're starting to release a little bit of fat, a little bit of oil, so that's good. I'll put it to full, like max blasting them because this is too slow. I'm headbanging. If I had done the 3D, you guys would see that. Oh god, okay, some of them are okay. Oh, whoa. Oopsie, the pan is like really hot now. I almost overdid this one side. Okay, wait. Turning it back to 7 instead of 9. This is like when they do the lotto, where they have the like the little balls in this thing and they shake them around and then they pick one. Oh shit, one flew out. Number 16. Number 16. Burger. Oh. Okay, I think I have to stop because I think they're getting too brown on one side. I accidentally left them too long on one side, so now I can't toast it evenly very well anymore. Oopsie. Should have shaken it more. VOD watchers can only like cry. We listen to such good music today. They're gonna have none of that. Oh, it's sticking. I put on some lo-fi for the VOD, but I hope there's no ad on YouTube in between that. Imagine the VOD just blasts a YouTube ad from the lo-fi. Oops. I don't hear it right now, so I wouldn't know. And I don't check my VODs, so if it's in there, you found an Easter egg. Congrats. I also wanted them to cool down, because the heat would like disturb the cheese. I can put them on like something, a plate. I'll put them on a plate. Okay, now I'm gonna boil water for pasta. I'm really only gonna make a small amount though. Okay, salt your pasta water generously. And I'll the way we cook pasta in this household now is we heat up the water, we boil it, and then we put in the pasta and we turn off the stove and just let it rest for 10 minutes, because you don't need, it's like hot enough, the pasta just needs to soak, and you can save a lot of energy on your stove if you do that. I do the same with eggs. I turn off the stove before it's done because there is enough residual heat, obviously. Okay. Gonna make some fusilli. Fusilli, so little spiral pasta. Ouch. I'm just gonna make like there's not much left. No, do I have to make penne tomorrow? Man. Oh, also, man, I should have brought an empty... You know what? You can keep noodles until tomorrow. This is also tomorrow's breakfast. Fuck it. I'm gonna boil all of them because it's not a lot left. And I'm gonna, if I'm not eating everything tonight, I'll just eat tomorrow. I still have some penne. And aside from I think also it needs a bit more wait, I have tartufo salt. Yes, let's go. Could have thought of that earlier. It smells a bit weird already because I don't know, the truffle oil, I hope it didn't like, you know, go rancid. I don't think so. Okay, the toasted pine nuts, some more salt, Gonna give it one last little blend. This is basically I yoinked these songs from the Guardians of the Galaxy playlist, not gonna lie. Oh, there it is. I was looking for my fork. Oh shit, it's... Oh my god. Now it's getting super spicy from the... Okay. Maybe I underestimated the garlic in the first taste I had. But that's good. That's good. I think maybe Mom trying late dinner. Mom is not at home, so I'm gonna have to save some of this pesto. I mean, this is a lot. I'm gonna have to put it in like glasses, and to have it like, you know, I'll run for a glass. I'll run for like a Rex glass. I don't know. The water is almost boiling. When I'm back, I'm gonna put in the pasta. Okay, I got 2 glasses from like honey and jam, I don't know. I'm gonna quickly put some boiled water in it to kind of sterilize them, just as an attempt to keep it as long as possible. Oh, ah! Okay. Ah, it's leaking. Actually, it's salted boiling water. Oops. That's okay. Okay, don't burn your hands. This is my, what do you call it? Like the cheap way of sterilizing them. I don't know. I don't know if it does a lot, but it could do something. Okay, pasta goes in. Stove gets turned off. So it's in there. I'm just gonna keep it like this for 10 minutes. It's on the hot plate. And in the meantime, we can try to distribute that in there. It's not too hot. So this is gonna be, in my experience also, it gets more spicy over time. So the longer you have it saved in your fridge, the more spicy it gets, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe like the stuff, you know, the juices develop with maybe some air or something, I don't know. But So it could potentially be very spicy in the future. Ah! Oh no, this was a little clump. Also, Mom doesn't eat after 8 p.m. She's on that 16. What is it? 16. How much is 16 to 24? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 16 to 8 diet or something. You know? Where you like don't eat for 16 hours and you only have a window for like 8 hours for eating or something in the day. She's been doing it for a long time. So, I don't know. She likes... It's boiling over. Oh my god, look at that, chat. It boiled over even though the stove was off. Well, you don't usually close the pasta. That was my mistake. I should have kept it like open like this. Usually you don't have to close it. I just closed it because I turned off the stove. So, and then another protective layer is I'm gonna put some oil on top. So that's gonna be kept. I don't think we need the second one, probably. This might be a bit much for the amount of pasta I have right now, but I can eat the rest tomorrow. I can just scrape it off of this thing. Bring it to me, bring your sweet lovin', bring it all home to me, yeah. Oh, this is the last of my tea. Oh, wait, I have a wine. Oh, shit, yes. I'm gonna drink some white wine with that meal. Hell yeah. Bring your sweet lovin', bring it all home to me. No induction? Why? Does induction not boil over? Did I just dox my oven? It's a normal, it's like a Ceran plate, like a normal electric stove. This is a bit warm, but not too warm to put it in the fridge, I think. Don't put warm stuff in the fridge. But this is not that warm. This is like, feels like hand temperature, right? Body temperature. Oh, I should have put the... Okay, we're gonna need a bit of Parmigiano. I should have put it in the fridge in the meantime. That's my bad. I wasn't sure if I needed more. This one is gonna go bad real quick because it's grated. Okay, today's wine. Dorfwelsch Riesling from the east of Austria. A very aus dem Hause Lenzmoser, as they say. It's a very wine-heavy region where it's from. But there's a lot of vineyards. Austria is like chock full of vineyards and wine. It's a very traditional thing too here. I only wanna be with you. My mom cleaned our wine time. My mom cleaned our... You know how you always have this one glass cabinet with all the glassware in it, like glasses for actual drinks? Recently she's on a cleaning spree and she cleaned out the glass cabinet. And... Oh. Wrong text. So these are all like squeaky clean now, but I have several wine glasses, but I like this one most for white wine. The other one would be like red wine glasses, or I have funny glasses that are just this part without the stem. But I like this with the stripies. By the way, this sigil apparently means there's like no glycol in them, which is honestly in Austria most of them. So to all the Americans, my condolences for not having good and glycol-free wine. As a European, again, it's like similar with the tea. Like, I'm so sorry for your loss. This is not even. This is just a screw top, but it's still gonna be good, I think. It's a Welsh Riesling, not Welsh as in like Wales. I guess. I don't know. I don't think that's where it's come from. Oh, also my friend bought me this fancy wine stopper, so I can use it. Oh, what? Oh, no shot. The hole is too big. That's crazy. Wait, this has never happened. I swear, this has never happened, chat. I don't know what's wrong with this bottle, but what about the other ones that I have? Oh, whoa, they're all way too small. These are meant to be for cork, like actual cork tops. But I've used this in other bottles that are not cork tops and work. This bottle has a wide opening. Well, I mean, it does have a screw top, so I can just put that back on. I just want it to be fancy. Screw top are standard nowadays. Yes and no. Wait, I bought a... Oh, I can show you what my favorite red wine is. Okay, wait. So, also, let's guess wine prices, okay? Before I show you this, let's guess wine prices. I need to get my, receipt, because I don't remember how much this one was, but... Well, actually, I don't know where I left the receipt, but it's... So this one was... I don't buy expensive wine, right? Usually. So this one was about... I usually go for something like 4 to 6 euros. So this one was, I think, like 5 euros something. Or something like this. Wait, I was actually holding it wrong. You guys see it the same way I do. This one is my favorite wine, okay? If someone wants to gift me something, like alcohol-wise, gift me that. Look at it looks fancy. It has like an actual cork. It's a Lambrusco, so it's a sparkling red. Sparkling is a bit maybe exaggerated, but it is a red that does have some gas in it, I guess, some sparkle. Naturally though, like not it's like not added. And this one, guess how much it costs. So I told you this one was about like 5 euros something or 6 euros. Guess how much the red costs. Vino frizzante rosso dolce. This is Italian wine. So this is Austrian wine also, and the other one is Italian wine. Time to strain the pasta. Wait, let me taste test if it's already soft. It looks soft. B says 10.99. It's also 5 euros. It's so cheap. It's so cheap and it's so good. And it looks so fancy. I gifted this to my boss for his birthday or for Christmas or something, because he likes Italian wine too, or like Italian products in general. He's a huge Italian head. if something can be called that. Hot. Okay. It's al dente. Oh, it's perfect. Perfect timing. Also, when you strain pasta, pour some cold water over it so it doesn't keep cooking, right? It's also better for the sink if it's not like, where do I fucking put this? Man, my stove is full of shit. Just. So yeah, this one is really cheap too, and it looks so fancy. It's a perfect gift because it's something special. It's a Lambrusco, so it's not like a normal red wine, and it's from Italy, so it seems more fancy. It has a nice label. It has a cork, and it's super cheap. Like, what the heck? This is the perfect wine. But I don't think red goes well with garlicky flavors, in my opinion. So I picked the white. We have an ad break. So once the ad break is over, let me plate in the meantime. Okay, I'm gonna plate in the meantime, and then we're gonna cheers and have some meal. You wanna see the sad pizza? Wait. Should I mix it in with the pesto, or should I put the pesto on top and then mix? Or should I mix it in a pot? Honestly, I think I'll mix it in the pot. I'll stir it in the pot. Because I think then it's like better distributed than I can do on the plate. I barely did anything and still I have so many dishes. Okay, how much will we need? About... like 3 spoons? On one hand, I'm wasting a bit of pesto because it's gonna stick to the walls of the pot, but on the other hand, it's easier to mix here than on the plate. At least it's gonna be evenly distributed. Unfortunately, mate, do I have fresh basil outside or something? I wonder, I don't think I have basil. It's a bit too early. I would have liked to put like a nice leaf on top, but I don't have anything. I don't even have... I didn't keep like a tiny corner of the garlic leaf. Meh. Okay. I can put some pine nuts on top, maybe. And some cheese. Fuck it, I'm gonna plate everything. I'm gonna overeat today, it's fine. But this looks more appetizing and inviting than this sad fucking pizza slice I still have. Not the one from the restaurant, that one is fine. That was really good. But, holy shit. You know when you have like an old pizza slice and the cheese is already hardened and meh. Look at this sad slice. That's my leftover from yesterday. It's just pathetic. But honestly, putting garlic salami on top of pizza is a hack. You have automatically salami. I mean, garlic. Okay. Blah blah. Okay. Just eat it, Match. I wasn't hungry. I'll eat this first because it's better. And then if it's like 1 a.m. and I need a snack, I'm gonna eat the sad slice. Oh, I want to make it nice. Wait. I want to put it like right in the center, right? Today I said I could never work in a restaurant, and you see exactly why right now. Maybe I would have to work in like a high-end restaurant, but even then. Okay. It takes 3 million years to make everything look nice, or even like distribute everything evenly. And if you're actually working in a restaurant, you have to go chuck, 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 and just throw everything on there. Okay, look at me placing my 3 pine nuts. Wait. I look like a little flower. Nice. Okay. Okay, nice thumbnail shot. Wait. All the trash. Everything ugly. Get out of the way. Now I learned how to get along, and so we're back from outer space. Banger. Okay. Fork. Do we need a serviette? Is it Eastery enough already to use the bunny bunny napkins? I also have these. Look how cute they are. Little tiny little chicks. I'm back for food, or did I just have food? Who knows? Well, you make pasta at pancake leftovers. See, everyone's eating their leftovers. I don't have. Look, I have these cute ones too. I bought them for Halloween. I don't have pure white. I think I would only want this pure white one here. Well, no napkin. It's okay. Okay, these cables, we don't need them anymore. They're also ugly. So, okay, this is still in the picture. Something like this. Okay, bunny season. Banui season. Banui. But now, is it making a shadow now? I don't need to smile for the thumbnail because I'm a PNG. Okay. Thumbnail pictures. Mmm, yummy. Nom nom. Mmm, good food. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna get a chair. Okay, taste test, everyone. Ah, Stunde der Wahrheit. Moment of truth. Everyone, thank you for cooking with me today. It was lovely. I had a lovely, great time. I think it turned out good, just based on the pesto alone. And I enjoyed just vibing with the music. So, um, Yeah, sorry again, bot watchers, but that's how it is all the time. It was very cozy and comfy, so thank you for spending the evening with me. Cheers. Clink. Nice cold before you can eat it. No. Oh god. This tastes like teenage years. That's crazy. Okay. Well, it is a good wine in the sense that it's not too sweet and not too sour or well, er ist nicht sehr handig. Nicht sehr herb. That's kind of what I expected. A little bit sour, but not too much. Okay, let's destroy this nice pile. No. Okay. That happens to me all the time. I think I taste one piece of pasta and I think it's done. But then oh wait, salting it. Then it's like not enough, not done enough, but it's okay. The pasta could have cooked a bit longer. If you see my head, because I'm leaning into the fucking thing to not splatter it on the floor, that's fine. See my nice headphones and my hair. Whatever. Or my nose. Probably my nose, to be honest. Well, that's bad. I don't like my nose. Okay. I'm pulling it towards me. I think I talked about how I want to get new glasses. I think I narrowed it down to 2 pairs that I'm deciding between. You probably have a perfectly fine nose. Well, it's the kind of nose where people tell you it suits your face. But I don't disagree necessarily. It's just I don't from the front I like it. From the side I don't like it. I get it though. Yeah. I think nose is like a common thing that people are unhappy with. In my opinion, I think I do breathe badly through my nose. Like it's a bit obstructed. And I don't know. Tiny neck, tiny nose. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Do I have to remind you that the snake is like, I don't know, 10 meters long? In that sense, maybe it suits, yes. No, I also love how my length changes every time I say it. I actually didn't do the math to figure out how long it would make sense for the body to be. So I just say whatever estimate I can come up with every time. Oh, it's not symmetrical. Well, mine, I think, is mostly symmetrical. My problem is another one. I feel like it has a bit of a hump, and I don't like that. But it's like I've been wearing glasses since I was a little child. And I think my nose, like my dad, has a little hump, but his nose is very narrow and like bony, like a thin nose. My mom is more like a full nose, and I have like the mix. So mine is like a full nose that has a bit of a hump, and I don't like it. But I've been wearing glasses since I was a child, so I also feel like it got like indented. You know how people say you get the headphone dent in your head? I feel like I have that with my nose, and I don't like it. But at least I wear glasses all the time, so it kind of automatically covers it up in a way. I think if I don't wear glasses, it's even worse. And I thought about, since the doctor said my nose is a little bit obstructed, if it doesn't help to take like sprays, they could surgically like straighten the middle part, right? Like the inside. They could surgically like make it better.
And I thought, well, maybe I should let them do that and ask them to like make it a bit more straight. But then I'm so scared of changing my body and then like not recognizing my face anymore, right? Like, what if I think I look strange now? Totally aside that a surgery can always be risky, right? And botched up. Like, let's say they make it perfectly the way it's meant to be. What if I feel like a stranger suddenly because I'm different? Like I have a different nose now. What the fuck? I'm so scared of being scared of myself because I'm not this. It's like you look at it's probably not gonna be that big of a difference, right? I mean, everything else would stay the same. But I'm so scared of looking myself and regretting it because I look different. And I don't look like myself anymore. That's the risk that makes it the worst for me. Glasses with thick rim don't sit right on my crooked nose. Maybe like when they have the frame and the nose part is like in the same plastic like the frame, and then there are those where you have the little wire with the movable plastic. I have the second version. They kind of adjust a bit better. My sister had it done and she can breathe. Oh, you're making me hopeful. Because I'm like, I don't know if I'm actually breathing badly. I feel like I'm breathing badly. I feel like my nose is constantly kind of like blocked a little bit. But then if you tell them, especially when you're like laying at night and you lay on one side is completely blocked, the other one is free. But then people tell you that's normal. But I'm like, even right now, during any moment of the day, my nose is kind of blocked. But it's not like I can blow my nose and it goes away. It's just the way it is. But it's weird because it kind of changes too. And I only noticed like a year ago, approximately, I made the decision to go to a doctor because I had a day where suddenly one of my nostrils was like completely nice and unobstructed free. I was like, what? That's possible? That's crazy. So, but I don't know if it's like normal or not. So I have no idea if I should get it done. But I wish I could breathe better. I think it would help with energy too. I'm always so tired. Maybe I'm tired because my brain is like doesn't get enough oxygen. And I'm like slowly withering away my brain. I don't know. A little Napsis technical term. Yeah, the one piece ones. I think I can wear them for like sunglasses, but I just don't really like them. I have to say, Misha, yeah. At least your cough is gone away. You're saying that as I'm clearing my throat. I thought about this. I thought about you guys yesterday at night. Or today in the morning. Because I remember when I was sick in October or something, or November. I think it was October. No, it was November, because I remember I stayed healthy for Halloween, and then 2 weeks later I got sick. I remember it dragged out so long. There were so many streams where I was like constantly coughing. And yesterday, I thought, hey, my sore throat was gone, but now it's back because I was shouting yesterday, or like cry laughing, shout laughing the whole night. And then I realized, so my sore throat is back, and also I was coughing yesterday, and and then I thought about you guys, because I remember you guys were commenting on all the streams like, "Whoa, it's been like 2 months, you're still coughing," and I didn't even notice. It's been so normalized for me that I didn't notice. Um, and it's mostly gone away, but sometimes I still notice it. So I think sometimes it's actually still there a little bit. But who knows? Maybe now that I'm doing, maybe now that I'm doing a little bit of running training, training my lung and whatnot, and my breathing, you know, my stamina and everything, maybe it will help with the cough. I'm also in physiotherapy to get my sore neck under control. I've also been to a dermatologist and got some stuff done. Like I recently I'm on a health grind, honestly. I'm on a health grind. I'm trying to, you know, get a lot of things under control before I fully start into a new job or something, because then I'll have an excuse to always push it aside. I'll be like, it's so stressful, I'm starting a new job, I don't have time to make doctor's appointments and shit. So I'm really proud of myself, honestly. Last week I did a lot of stuff health wise, so I hope it's gonna improve. Well, if you're ill, that's especially crazy, but like I said at the start of stream, like I never run. I did not expect that anything would make me run. I did not expect anything would make me run. But now people kind of, it was my own decision. No one told me to do it. It's just that I don't know, seeing all the people gear up for the marathon made me, it excited me, you know. You have like the everyone's like talking about this and gearing up, and like it infected me, you know. So I'm really bad. I can only run, I think my maximum in one piece without like walking in between is like 400 meters or something. That's shit. But honestly, everyone is so nice in the sports community and in the running community. Everyone I've told this, like whenever it came up that people are running, and I told them, hey, I just started, like, could be my dad. My dad is very sporty, or friends that also run the marathon and whatever. They're all so supportive that, no, that's great. And one of the people I met that were running the marathon today, well, they were running the relay, so she only ran, I don't know, like 10 kilometers or 9 or something. But she was like, yeah, when I started, I could only run, I ran like 500, and then I was walking, and then another 500. And I was like, wait, that's almost like me. First I did like 300, and then walking, and then 300. And then I did like 400 or something. I'm already improving a little bit. And I'm like, that's crazy. She can run several kilometers now. And she started out similar to me. So people always tell you, the stamina, the breathing, you train that really quickly. What you don't train as quickly is your legs and your joints. You got to be careful with your joints. I mean, it's not like you can train your joints, but the muscles in your legs. So you will think you can run more based on your lung capacities very quickly, but then it strains your joints too much because your muscles haven't built yet. So I guess I just have to be careful to not strain my knees. You went skiing? Whoa. Well, with a heavy cough, that's unfortunate. But skiing is great. Unfortunately, I couldn't go skiing this year. Nobody went skiing, so I couldn't really join anyone. But usually we go every year. It's just our cabin was fully booked, so we couldn't go. I'll have to sprint to bed now. Maybe it will help with being, yeah, please rest if you're sick. Get cozy and rest. Cheers, and have a good night. Pieces are still open, yes, but... Okay, wait. My phone has 7% battery, but it's not that hot, so I'll risk charging it. Good thing I remember to check on my iPhone. potentially could overheat soon when it's charging, but we're not gonna be here for that much longer, so it's okay. But yeah, I know the pizza's still open, but like I can't drive, so I can't drive myself. I need someone to go with me. And usually we like to combine that into like a holiday, a week or something. I take it back with the pasta. I think it's actually perfectly al dente. I like it when it's a bit more chewy. Now you wanna be alone, baby. A weekend holiday, yeah. Maybe I could motivate someone. The person I would like to motivate, they they went with their job, like with their colleagues, twice already. So they probably don't want to go again. If anything, they'd probably only be up for like hiking or something, but not skiing. But I don't like hiking in winter. I think it's too dangerous. Especially now that it's getting warm. You can have like avalanche risks, so I don't like that. I don't know, maybe I'll ask someone. I've done that once. Schneeschuhwandern, snowshoe hiking. I've done it once, and I think I do have a pair of snowshoes. They're just, I don't know where we got them from. We kind of have them randomly for no reason. Someone dragged them from somewhere, I don't know. But they're too big for me. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just wrote this season off this year. Next year, we should book already for next year, to be honest. That was so good. I do not want to eat the gross dry pizza slice. This was way too good to eat any garbage afterwards. Truly, if it's like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., I'm still awake and I'm hungry, I'll eat the fucking pizza slice. Otherwise, I'll put them out for the rats. No, just kidding. I'll maybe I'll put it outside for cooling and eat it tomorrow. But I'm having such a cozy time. I high key don't want to end stream. I don't know. It's sad. Maybe it's because I don't know why. This was so comfy that I wish we could like chill on the couch and watch a movie. I mean, movie watch-alongs are a thing, but ah, I think I already said it was so cold today. It was freezing. I think I already said I started watching the Witcher series again. It's actually a good thing I can watch it alone right now because I'm just gonna skip through the episodes. Just to watch the interesting parts and skip the boring stuff that I remember. Oh, what? I lost one. I have to clean up. There's still some left over in this. I have to meticulously scrape it out of this stupid blade thing. I have to put it somewhere for tomorrow. I can just put it in a small glass, even though I won't keep it. This one... Wait. Oh yeah, that is the red. I'll only keep it until tomorrow. I don't trust... If I scrape this out, I don't trust it to stay, you know, stay good for a long time, but... Need to get my plastic spoon back. I licked it, so I don't want to put it back in. Posture check. Thank you, Bean. Well, I'm kind of leaning awkwardly on the counter while sitting because I put like a chair up to the counter, but it's not like a desk or a table where you can put your feet under it. So I'm like awkwardly side leaning. Not the best posture I can do. Well, how was you guys this weekend then? I've already yapped about mine. I need to rest for a few minutes before I get to cleaning. No, I was gonna be like, oh, I can quickly put it in the dishwasher. No. I'm gonna sit and relax for a second and then... Bashti, hello, welcome. Good evening. I just finished eating. Look, we made pesto. You came just for the cleaning act. But we're gonna sit and yap for a second. I need to wind down a little bit. I was outside a lot today. So I'm actually kind of exhausted. We will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Wants to rule them. Yeah, especially because it's wild garlic. So Bärlauch. It's Bärlauch pesto. It's wild garlic pesto. So it smells very garlicky. And I put one and a little one of garlic cloves in there because on the first taste test it didn't taste garlicky enough. Because I had to like brew over the leaves a little bit because they were wild foraged, wild caught, hunted. I hunted them myself. I'm strong. I'm a strong hunter. I hunt a few leaves. All the walls get I'll be right behind you. So sad I had to take it. You want to wait. What a good weekend I had. I'm grateful for my friend who went grocery shopping with me to get the ingredients. And, well, they went plucking the wild garlic and grocery shopping with me. And they also made pesto today. And my fridge was so completely empty. We really stocked up with only energy drinks now. But I also bought a cola, like a. I always forget I can buy them in the supermarket too. It's a special cola brand that they have in Austria. That's actually really good. I think it's probably more expensive than Coca-Cola, but it's really good and it's like a smaller brand. Wild garlic don't taste like garlic, am I wrong? It does. It has a very strong garlicky taste. It's also spicy. Also es ist scharf. Es ist scharf, auch wie Knoblauch. Also es brennt auf der Zunge auch ein bisschen diese Schärfe. Und es ist, schmeckt schon nach Knoblauch. Yeah, it's gar nicht so anders. It's not that different from actual garlic. I wouldn't even say you taste like a leafy green flavor with it. Not that much. It's very strong. Yeah, even if you rip it apart, you have a very strong garlic smell. Next time I'll show you guys. So I don't have OBS on hand right now. But next time I'll show you guys the pictures from the silver spoon when I cleaned it, the before and after. It's such a wild difference. And I'll show you guys the picture from the forest where I plucked them. I'm gonna show them the pictures in a bit, you know, on OBS, so you see it better than on the stupid little phone. It was very beautiful. But we know this spot, like we go there every year to pluck wild garlic, and I usually only make pesto. But you can make so many things. Some people mix it with like cottage cheese and fill little, kind of like ravioli. Probably most people know. So wie Tascheln, Maultascheln, so Teigtascheln halt mit Bärlauch und Topfen oder so. It's like a ravioli filling you can do with wild garlic, or I guess you can do soup. I went to a restaurant like 2 weeks ago, and they served Bärlauch soup, Bärlauch Schaumsuppe. So it was like wild garlic foam cream soup. That's really good too. I don't know what people otherwise do with it. I guess you can mix it with spinach. Like when you make a cream spinach as a side dish, you can put in some wild garlic, because usually probably you would put in garlic anyway. So you can do like a little bit of wild garlic on extra. But I personally always make pesto. I think it's just really good. I never buy green pesto. I never like how it tastes. For some reason, they always have like a weird sour quality to them that I don't like. I also don't buy it in restaurants. I never order green pesto pasta. If you make it yourself with basil, it doesn't taste anything like the glass pesto you can buy in a store. I don't know what they do with this. It's so weird. You just need basil, garlic, olive oil, pine nuts, Parmigiano, and you're set. To be fair, it's probably actually kind of expensive to do it, because you need a lot of basil. And even if you grow basil, you could probably harvest the whole plant for pesto like this. We saw today with our leaves, with our wild garlic leaves, how quickly they like fall in on each other. They just have a lot of volume when they're fresh, but then it's like you only get a little bit of paste. And obviously the main substance is the herb. So it's not really, you can't really boost it with much. And pine nuts are very expensive. And like this package of pine nuts, I actually don't remember, but there was one that was like 10 euros or something. I don't know. It's 100 grams. I don't know exactly how much it was, but shockingly expensive actually. And I used, wait, actually I have a, so there's 32 grams left. So I used more than half. I could put in more. I could probably, well, if I put in the whole thing, it would have a strong pine nut taste. But right now, it doesn't have much of a pine nut taste. The most flavor it gave is when I bit on one of the roasted ones that I put in later. When there was like a little piece left and I bit on that. I'm having seconds. Cheers. I should put it in the fridge. Listen, okay. I'm gonna start cleaning some shit up. Put this back in the fridge. This is the cola I was talking about. Fritz Cola. Oh, it's actually a German brand. It's from Hamburg. This is pretty good. This tastes really good. Like, if I had to drink this cola instead of Coca-Cola for the rest of my life, I wouldn't mind. It's just that it's a bit more expensive. Okay, putting shit in the dishwasher. I have to turn it off. Okay, well. I also bought ingredients for the lasagna. My first cooking stream ever was veggie lasagna, and I bought ingredients. I thought maybe because the pesto is quick to make, I thought maybe I'll make lasagna as well. I'm glad I didn't, because this took long enough, first of all. Second of all, I mean, I was kind of stretching the stream with making tea at the start, but that was on purpose. But you know what? I'm lazy. I'm gonna put this in the fridge as is, because this is airtight anyway. Or I'm gonna put it outside, in like, right, in the fresh air, because it's cold anyway. Then I can. The trouble of getting this shit out of the blades is a tomorrow problem. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm glad I didn't planned to make the lasagna. It would have been too much, way too much. First of all, because I'm tired, I started a bit late. This took long enough and whatnot. But maybe soon I'll make a second cooking stream because I really enjoyed today. I had like a really nice time. Um, oopsie. No stove. You can turn back off. And it's a future me problem. Yeah, it is. That's a tomorrow me problem. Same with the fucking pizza slice. um, but oh, this one is gonna go out in the cold together with the pizza slice. They can be tomorrow problem buddies. Yeah, maybe I'll make another cooking stream very soon. I think the setup is okay. It is so comfortable for me to not put the microphone downstairs. You have no idea. I hope it's fine. I'm gonna actually watch the VOD. And I did do test recordings, even with music and everything. But I'm gonna watch the VOD and check on the audio quality. But if it's at least acceptable in a way that it doesn't scare people off. I mean, there were 2 new followers today, so I think it can't be that terrible. People who don't know what I usually sound like deemed this acceptable, so I think it's okay. And if that's my resume after watching the VOD, I'll keep this setup. No microphone, just the iPhone microphone, because it is so much more comfortable. Usually, what I usually have to do is I have to put the microphone. It's in an arm, right? So I have to take it out from the arm, I have to like unscrew it from the arm, plug the cable out, like take the whole cable out. Actually, I have a second cable, so I don't really need to do that. But take the little suitcase, the little box with the table stand, bring it downstairs, like set up the table stand, put the mic on that, plug it into my laptop. The laptop is here right now, but only I have Twitch open to read chat. But usually I would have to plug in the microphone into the laptop and then mute, obviously, like the phone, and like just send the video from the phone via Video Ninja to my PC upstairs, and then separately from that send via the laptop. Open on a browser tab, I open the Video Ninja on the laptop as well, and only send the audio from the microphone upstairs as well, and then have like both running. But now I have the phone up there, which is like cable free, nothing on the desk or on the countertop. No weird like different connections sending different things. It's like just the phone. And right now it's plugged in already because to be fair, I started with like 60% battery. If I had it fully charged, I wouldn't have to plug it in. I just snap it on there's like a magnet holder, because the iPhone has like the magnet thing in the back. I just snap it on the magnet holder, open Video Ninja, be done with it. It's so much easier. Audio was at first glance strange, but it was very okay immediately. Okay, yeah. I think if you don't have the immediate difference, if you don't have it like side by side, this is all right. I wouldn't want to have that all the time. Just checking. It's actually not it's not even overheating. The screen is on. It's been on for almost 3 hours, and it's charging, but it's not overheating. So good boy, little iPhone. You did well today. Yeah, I think if you don't have the immediate difference. Also, my voice is a bit gruff today, but I think that actually helps, because if my voice is more high or clear, then it would sound even worse maybe. So maybe having a gruffer, deeper voice today is actually beneficial, because maybe that's like less strainy, less like echoey or something. I don't know. And since I have like all these like clean countertops, you know, like all these like flat surfaces, even with the real microphone, it's quite echoey. I'm speaking against a wall, like a plain wall, and there's like a plain table in front of me, and all around me is like, you know, just plain countertops, so, and plain floor. Yeah. As long as you guys understand me and it doesn't hurt your ears, I would prefer to go with this setup. I also realized it actually sounded better when I was like over here, I think. This might have to do with me speaking into the open air more and less onto the reflective countertop. I took a step away from it. And I also put like the compressor and everything on, like the filters on it. First of all, so your ears wouldn't blow out when I use the mixer. Thank you, noise suppression. Unless it did blow your ears out, in which case, we'll see in the VOD. I'll see that when I check the VOD. But yeah, I didn't buy any sort of milk. I didn't buy soy milk or real milk. So I couldn't even do the lasagna if I wanted to. I forgot to buy it because I can't do like the bechamel cream. So next time, if I do another cooking soon, maybe again, I'll try to change the setup so that it films more from like a front angle a little bit more. So not a top down, but like a front angle. I'll cut the video off like here where the countertop ends. And I'll try to use the 3D model, maybe. But I don't know what background to give it, because the way it would look, like if you see the screen layout right now, yeah? So the way it should look, technically, is there should be the countertop video, like here, and then on top of it, you would have like the 3D model, kind of like half body, right? Like the rest would be behind. It looks like you're filming towards me, which it is. It would be filming towards me, but instead of like real me, it's cut off, and instead you see like the 3D model. But then the problem with that is what's behind the 3D model? It's not the video, right? The video is like ends, and the 3D model stands behind the countertop. Now, what would be the background for this? I could look at stock photo websites to find like a generic kitchen background and make it like, you know, a little bit blurry, as in like distance blur. So it wouldn't matter if it's like matching style or something. Maybe, I don't know. I don't have a custom kitchen cooking background. You sound thirsty? What does that mean? Another sip or glass. There's still some left. You sound thirsty? What does it mean? That's like what my friends have been telling me last week. Have you guys seen onigiri streams before? So there's this VTuber. Her main thing is to be a cook. She's called Onigiri. She used to be called Onigiri En. I think she changed it to only Onigiri. She's like not really yokai. What do you call it? Like Why can't I think of the word? Like an oni. Well, obviously, it's called onigiri. I'm stupid. Wow, I slammed my hands and something fell over. She's an oni. And she cooks, I suppose. And she has a great setup. Like her cooking AR setup is obviously what I would try to emulate, right? She wears a blue suit or a green suit, which I mean I would do that, but I watch her occasionally. Yeah, she's, I mean, like, whether you like her, you know, personality or brand of humor or something like that, like that aside, I do think she's pretty nice and funny. But even if, you know, that aside, just like the tech aspect is crazy, and definitely something inspiring, and definitely something people should look up to. And even though I don't watch her regularly, because I almost don't watch anyone anymore regularly, I highly appreciate her setup. It's crazy. It's so good. So she had, I thought about it a lot, because I always like to, some of the favorite parts for me for streaming or about streaming is to always improve and try to figure out how to do things, right? Like how it started was like, how do you even make a VTuber? How do you rig? How do you draw? How do you set up a stream? How do you, you know, use a camera? How do you get, like, getting a better mic? Improving your audio quality, like what are filters? How do you record? All this thing, like, it's so interesting. You always like handle yourself like from one to the next. You're like, oh, now I want to do this. Then you figure it out, and then like, oh, now I want to make that better, or next time I want to do it the same but like this different. And that's like the fascinating part about streaming and this, I guess, hobby or profession. And always doing more without it being like for the grind. It's not for the grind. It's more like you want to make it even cooler next time, right? And there are some people who are like peak. And to me, Onigiri is like one of those. Her setup is insanely peak. I haven't watched. Check it out. When Onigiri is cooking, just open her stream just so you see what I'm talking about. Like I said, like whether you vibe with the brand of humor or something, like just to see what I'm talking about. And she gets bullied by her chat a lot. Some people don't like that. Some people don't have like the, you know, the friendly ribbing mentality where they're like, where they enjoy this kind of interaction with the streamer. But I think it's fine personally. My brother is doing most of the tech stuff. Did you see the camera setup in the baby stroller? No, I did not. No, I know she has only bro to help her with that. She is, I mean, she's not a tech person. She's like the classic playing a little bit of the dum-dum role, right? Like that's her quirk, I guess. To be a little bit of the, oh, I'm dummy, silly, I burn water, right? But nevertheless, first of all, her models are great. The artists and riggers she chooses, really good. And I like her designs too. And the streaming setup, so she has, like I described earlier, like the camera POV where so I was saying, I thought about how to do that, right? You see it and it's like movie magic. You're like, how the fuck do they do this? And I thought about it a lot. And you sometimes see, like, when she reaches in like too far, you see like the blue screen. So on her, or the blue suit, and I think it's not like they make it a secret, but from just casually watching her, I tried to figure out how to do it. And so she must have a green screen behind her. And actually, I don't, because you see the hands higher. It's not like the. Now I'm thinking about it again. So clearly, she chromas out her body and only leaves the hands. So she's wearing black gloves, like black natural gloves. So you see like her floating hand. It's like, it's a bit like I don't know any cartoon characters with floating hands currently, but you know what I mean. She has like the detached floating hands because they're with the black natural gloves, and the rest of her body is like a blue suit. Um, and then she has the model moving, a 2D model, and the real countertop, and then the 2D model behind it. And the 2D model doesn't move its hands, but you see her real hands moving around. So some people say, when I showed it to my friends, they were like, nah, it's a bit weird because like the hands are detached from the body, and it's like, I don't know. I maybe it's because I'm in the VTuber scene, and to me, I have like a different perspective to all these things, but to me, this is so cool because the model is there to speak. You see the face and everything, and obviously the body moves around a little bit. And I thought if I do that with a 3D model, it would be fun because you see me, like if I turn around to the stove, the 3D model would turn. Or if I turn my back to the camera, like right now, and I walk towards the sink and I clean, you can see the model go away from the countertop, right? So it would be really cool to do it in 3D. The only problem is I don't need like the blue suit and everything. The hands can be with arms. I don't care. The only problem would be the 3D model would probably move its arms too, and I don't want to have like 4 arms. So usually the arms would have to be hidden like just straight down behind the countertop. You see my real arms instead, but I don't think I can do like full body tracking without the hands moving. So maybe that looks weird. I'll have to try it, but that's for next time. And then obviously she has some close-up cameras too, so it's not like one. She doesn't even have like only one camera. She has the one camera coming towards her, or like filming the countertop, kind of like from like a like angle. But then she has for the stove, I think, for the stove, one of the plates or something, like heaters. She has like a top-down close-up camera too, and sometimes so when she's streaming, Onibro is like doing all the scenes, moving the tech, doing this, moving the scenes around on OBS, and they like switch to the top-down camera when needed. So it's like it's almost like watching a cooking show on TV or something. I mean, I've been gushing about this now. I'm not like not trying to you know, how do you say it, like prioritize one specific streamer or whatever, like, but I'm just saying like this is my role model for cooking streams, obviously, as it should be, because this is the most advanced VTuber cooking stream you can have, I think. Some people, and I would consider it as well, some people do cooking streams. I've seen it. Wait, who's that? There's one girl who is usually, or like she's a VTuber, but I've checked her cooking streams, and the way she has the setup is she has the countertop. She films like from the side over the countertop, and you see like the kitchen counters from like a side angle, not like a front view of her cooking or something, but like from the side. And she's actually like standing behind the counter. It's just like cut off around the shoulders, right? So it's just like the head is out of frame. The head is out of frame, but you see her standing behind the counter from like a side view, and something like that I wouldn't be too opposed to either. Like having the angle more like filming towards me, and just have like, you know, my lower torso and my arms like in the frame. I wouldn't mind either. I don't know if it adds anything. A little bit more body language maybe, but yeah. But then I have to like be more careful with leaning into the frame and everything. I don't know. Like I couldn't bend down to pick up a stray pine nut because then like it would film onto the floor or something. I don't know. Or even like the background. I don't know. I don't want to have like the room in the background. So I don't know. There are many possibilities to do stuff like this, but I try to change and hopefully improve the setup every time. What I don't think I would ever do is an RL stream, like a going around. Wait, I need my table. I mean, what? Chair. I don't think I want to do like a walking around streaming live kind of stream because I don't know, it seems so there's so much that can happen, or like someone could just bother you, come up to you and be rude and something. I don't want to deal with any of that. I did think about it. If anything, I would not do like a walking around stream, but like maybe, for example, I should say, for example, you go to a nice spot somewhere, like a park or whatever, and you just sit down stationary on like a picnic table or whatever, and have like an outdoor stream, like a just chatting or something. It's not like I see any necessity for it, for me personally. I don't know what I would do, but that would be something like, or maybe like you go to a rental place somewhere, like a rental cabin or somewhere in nature, and you stream there. If it's like a bit more in a private space, I don't want to just walk in the street and stream. I love IRL streams, but I wouldn't do it either. Yeah, same. I do love it, and I think the people who do it well are very brave to do it, and usually nothing happens. Especially because they behave respectfully, but also they know, like, if anything, I watch like Japan IRL streamers, like Sea Dog and Pete and whatever. But they know, I mean, they weren't always experienced, but by now they're experienced and they know which bars to go to, how to talk to people, how to deal with uncomfortable situations, which usually barely ever arise anyway. But also there are like tall men in Japan. That's pretty safe. Like being an adult, like tall man in Japan, like that's but like because they do stream nightlife, right? They go to bars at night and stuff. Rhapsody, yeah, exactly. I don't watch him really, but I am aware and I've seen things of his. But I have only watched his streams when like Pete raided into him or something. Yeah. Then there's this one girl, I don't know where she's from. I don't think she's Taiwanese, but I distinctly remember her doing like a Taiwan road trip stream. But I don't think she's Taiwanese herself. I don't know where she's from. But there's this one, like, you know, like a small Asian girl who streams alone. She does travel IRL streaming. She's completely alone all the time. And that's wild. I mean, if you're, and she's also like kind of like backpacking a little bit or something, or at least walking also long distances. I just remember there was also one clip where she was hiking along a road to get from A to B somewhere, and she was followed. But I mean, it was actually, I think Stream Chat noticed, and she took some precautions, but I don't know, that can be dangerous, of course. But people have to decide for themselves if, you know, they want to take that risk. And obviously people like her, they behave responsibly. They know what to do and stuff. I think. In that case, at least, I think it was. But that's scary. I don't mind traveling alone. She did walk from top to bottom onto mine. Trinity. The name doesn't sound familiar, but that's probably the person. Yeah. Like, I don't mind traveling alone. I've traveled alone. But specifically backpacking, I don't know. Like, I don't know, if I fly from Austria to Finland, stay in a hotel in the city and just do my thing, like, I don't even think twice about it. But then if it's like for me, from where I live, far away, like a country where, like, let's say outside of the EU, there's so many things you have to consider, like insurance and I don't know, like safety, general safety, and health stuff. Like if something happens, if you have an accident or you get ill, like you need doctors, and are you insured for the doctors, and shit like that. And then if you're alone, it's always harder to get help. So I don't know, I wouldn't want to go alone to like a very far away place. But I guess like for example within the EU or like to the UK or something, I guess within Europe I wouldn't bat an eye. It's a bit different, I guess. For other people who are not from Europe, they would maybe travel alone within their region as well. But everything is very different if you go further away, I think. They got more difficult. Yeah, I mean, the more people do it, obviously the worse the reputation gets and everything. Because then there are always people misbehaving, and then I heard, who was it? I think it was Zombie who told me, because Zombie Bait was streaming in Japan too, and when I was in his stream last time, we talked about this for a second, and I said, or he said, like, he didn't stream too much anymore then, and then there was like actually I'm not gonna relate the story because I don't remember exactly, but someone got like killed, but there was like a personal issue. It wasn't specifically because she was a streamer. It wasn't like, oh, stupid streamer, and like stabbed them. There was like a personal issue, like some money shit involved. I don't know. But either way, so Zombie told me that they have actually a list of streamers that people should look out for. So there's like a police officiated list of, I don't want to say wanted list, but you could almost say wanted list, right? Of streamers that if people see them in the street, they should keep an eye out, and if they misbehave, they should report them. And that's honestly very problematic in my opinion. Because you can bet your ass that some people who are just angry at whatever are gonna take that list and go for a manhunt, like purposefully. And then people are gonna use that as an excuse to assault someone. For sure. Because people get more and more angry with asshole streamers. And I understand. But if you make something like this, like a list, you put people on a list. Okay, maybe I'm too European for, like, right? That sounds wild. Like, we have a bit of a backstory with putting people on lists and like telling people to look out for them, right? I don't know, but I don't know, maybe I'm alone. I haven't heard anyone else give their opinion on this, but when I heard that, I thought this cannot be real. Is that I literally had to like, is that allowed? Can you put people on like a watch list for the public? Sure, if they're on a wanted list for the police because they actually are fugitives or something, that's different. But like just telling the public to look out for them if they behave, like you're literally this is like, what do you call it when it's like the civil like people take it into their own hands, or like they decide, they judge over their behavior or whatever, you know. If someone actually does something bad, you should call the police anyway. If someone misbehaves, call the security, call the police or whatever. But like having a watch list, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, there was a court case involved, and you know, like I said, personal issues. And then obviously if you stream live, you're easy to find. So that was like not, the crime was like not directed at her as a streamer, but like as a person, right? But either way, these lists are like for problematic streamers, and even if they are problematic streamers, I feel like putting it into the public hands and being like, you know, watch them for us or something like this, like that's, no, I don't like that. What? Johnny Somali to look after them? I have no idea who that is. If like any form of police or whatever see it fit to like put a tag on someone in like for them to be like, okay, this is a person of interest or whatever, and they investigate them, or they, you know, trace their movement or whatever, like if they're under an investigation or anything like that, or they have like a record of misbehaving and then people misbehave and then like you see the fit to like arrest them or something, like that's completely different. But it's so weird to me to make like a public watch list, because you're how do you say it, you're fanning the flames in people. You're putting out people's names and faces and be like they're like bad. You're like, it's like a witch hunt, right? And then people are gonna take justice into their own hand at some point. They're gonna be like, yeah, these bad people, and they're gonna make it, you know, their purpose to look for them on purpose and or maybe harm them, and that's too far, definitely. Hello, Najib Jack. You're before the best handmod on Twitch. Is that what I am? I recently told someone that hand models exist, and they looked at me weird. I was like, there are hand models. I was cooking. I'm not just here showing my hands for no reason. I was making pesto today, but I've already eaten the pesto, and now we're just having some wine and chatting. But yeah, welcome in. In Japan, there was a lot of negative sentiment because foreigners were doing all kinds of weird stuff. Rob gets thrown out all the time. Why did not envy? I know, but that's not for me a reason to basically anstacheln is the word in German. To encourage people to, you know, if someone misbehaves, report them anyway. I don't think there is a need for this like preemptive like you're fueling flames of hatred with that kind of stuff, and I don't know, it's weird. Ich bin aus New York, spreche ein little Deutsch. Nice, good. Wo hast du Deutsch gelernt? Where did you learn German? Yeah, the pesto came out great. I used wild garlic, so I went to the forest to. Wow, it smells strong. Jesus. God damn it. I just got a full whiff of that. I went to the forest to collect some wild garlic. It's like leaves, and I blended them into a pesto with like pine nuts and olive oil and whatever. And really good. From friend, I know little words. That's good. It's a starke language, yeah. Schwer, schwierig. But the more I learned English, the more I realized that some words in German, between German and English, that these two languages have a common ancestor language, right? And you can tell sometimes actually words are very similar. I think just the grammar is quite different, but the vocabularies, sometimes you can see similarities. Yeah, it's always great to learn a new language. I should pick up Spanish again. Or Finnish. I don't know. How do you, I mean, at this point, how should I learn Spanish? I really should go to this one friend and just talk with them in Spanish. You know, when you were in school, back in school days, you were, I guess, basically forced to learn stuff like that. I had Spanish class in school. I had to learn like a language, and I picked Spanish on top of English, of course. Like English is mandatory, but then from the languages I could choose, I picked Spanish. And obviously, you have so much other stuff going on during middle school and high school and whatever that you can't spend your whole time learning Spanish and whatever. There are many other subjects too. But now that I'm an adult, way out of school, I'm thinking, man, I wish I had free Spanish lessons every week. Are you kidding me? Same with sports. We had mandatory school sports, of course. And now I'm an adult and shit costs money. And shit takes time. And back then you had to be there anyway. That's what teachers always tell you. You have to be here anyway. You might as well pay attention and learn. And it's true, but also students are so tired, aren't they? Like I was mega tired. It was hard to pay attention all the time. I had to learn mostly like at home. But anyway, where's my free Spanish class now? I still have a very good passive Spanish understanding. More written, I think, because sometimes if people speak, they speak too quickly or have like a dialect or something. But when I was in Japan, we were at the ryokan, and there was a Spanish woman. She was also traveling alone, and she didn't really speak English or Japanese, and the innkeeper only could speak like a little bit English. And then my friend and I, we both had Spanish in school. We actually translated between them. It was super broken Spanish, I'm sure. But we could tell she asked things like, when does she have to be back at night? Like, is there a curfew for coming back or being quiet or something? I tried to tell her there's no curfew, but you have to be quiet between 10 and 7 or something like that. Somehow we managed. You was managed with hand and feet, talking with gestures and whatever. I'm gonna get another little bit of wine. You guys are my company tonight, right? I don't even know what time it is, but okay. Wow, it's almost 10. Wait, I've been here for 3.5 hours. But this is my evening activity tonight. Instead of, I don't know, watching TV alone or something. We're having good music and talking. Yes, more wine. You're trying to get me drunk, Bashti? I was gonna say I don't get drunk that easily, but depends on the day, I suppose. But so far, I mean, I've had like a quarter. A4, wie man so schön sagen in Österreich. Man bringe den Spritzwein. This one, I mean, how would I rate this? It's easy to drink. This one is easy to drink. It's inoffensive, but it's not like the most delicious. Cheers. Sorry, I didn't cheer to you guys. Cheers. Cheers. I also bought ciders. But I felt like the wine would go well with the Italian food. You know what? I'll quickly wash these dishes. It's only gonna take like 2 minutes, okay? I'm still here. Like just out of frame. I should really wash the pesto pot because it's gonna smell so hard of garlic if I don't wash it right now. Tomorrow's gonna like it's just gonna be super smelly if I don't. But yeah, what time is it in New York right now, Jack? For me, it's like I guess my clock is up somewhere. It's like it's just struck 11. This is all very like this hardly. Oh, I just put hot water in this. It's not even like dirty really. This is just what do you call it? Like limestone from the water boiler, water cooker. My kitchen towel was so wet already from oh it actually dried a little bit. It was so wet because when I washed the wild garlic leaves I had to like wipe the counter all the time. So it was like but now it's kind of okay. Big pot. All right. Yes. Do you guys also always wash from like least dirty to most dirty? I guess that's the logical thing to do, right? Because these things only had like noodles and some hot water. But the the garlic pesto pot is the last one I'm gonna wash. This one basically also just had water. Just okay. Shit. My drying rack is already full. God damn it. So I like the loud music, just don't tell you. Don't tell her. Is it that loud? I mean, I put it a bit louder on purpose today because I felt like the audio quality of my mic isn't so good, so maybe the loud music would make up for that. Would like distract, you know? It was a distraction strategy. I like it too. I mean, I test recorded it and I felt like it was a little bit distracting, so I turned it down just a smidgen, and I think it should be okay now. I wanted you guys to hear the music today because I feel like there's like no game audio or anything happening, and I wanted us to actually vibe with the music today and not just like tune it out. I wanted us to actively listen to good music today while we talk or cook and eat. So yeah, I hope you like the playlist. Oh wait, I should wash the teapot. Hmm, nothing much else, I think. No matter how far, just there in a hard way, it's not no way. This one doesn't have space on the drying rack anymore. It'll be dried like this. So, we did the cleaning up too. Very good. Very successful evening. So, I think I could only, I'll have to wait for the next stream a little bit, like the next cooking stream, probably until, wait. Well, like, the end of the month, this month, we could do a second cooking stream towards the end of the month. But I already bought the lasagna ingredients. I don't think the carrots and the zucchini are gonna last until the end of the month. So maybe I'll have to cook them myself and then do something else for the cooking stream. Do you guys have any recipe ideas that I could cook on stream? I'm wrecking. Oh, I know something I want to teach you guys. Like something where I actually want to teach you guys a recipe. But and not just like cook, right? I want it to be like actually for people to learn something that they maybe don't know how to do. But I think I might need my mom to help with that because she actually knows how to cook it. I don't really, which is skamknödel. So it's a steamed dumpling with plum jam filling, and you put like poppy seed and sugar on top. And you can make vanilla sauce or just butter. I kind of want to teach you guys how to make that because we make them at home and it's really good. But when I say we, I actually mean my mom makes them. I don't make them. I don't know if she would be up for a cooking stream. If not, I have to learn it from her first and then teach you guys. It's like going from generation to generation. From my mom to me and then to you. I mean, it's not like it shouldn't be like too hard. You just, I don't know. You just do. I don't know. Cooking is most of the time like you just do it. You make a yeast dough. We do it in like the stand mixer. Although steaming them can go wrong. Last time we didn't have them on high enough heat, and then when the time was up, they weren't cooked through. So we had to like boil the water again, but then they turned out like meh. Steaming is probably the most difficult part about this recipe. But they potentially turn out really good. It's an Austrian classic. I want to teach you guys some Austrian recipes. To the people who don't already know them. I know a lot of you people are like German or Austrian, so you know the recipes probably. But yeah. Another one would be like Krautflecker. So Kraut is cabbage, right? Yeah. Like cabbage pasta. Something like this. I talked so much about it. Oh, did you try it? I mean, it's a ski holiday classic. Germknödel, the steamed dumpling I was talking about, that's a ski resort classic in Austria. But they obviously overcharge by a lot. In the end, you didn't. Okay. Well, maybe I'll teach you guys the recipe, then you can try it at home. We'll see about that. Okay, I really need to pee. So when this glass is empty, stream is gonna end, which is probably within the next song. Oh, banger. If we end on this one, we are ending on a banger. I want to do karaoke soon, but I don't know what to sing. Anthony works in a grocery store. He says grocer. It's so funny. I'm a million. Like Lord of the Door. That's how it goes. You don't know by now. Who needs a house out in Hackensack? Is that all you get for your money? I want to make my karaoke kind of themed. I also thought about making it like a 250 follower goal or something, because I actually didn't really put any follower goals up recently. And I've been trying to sing Sleep Token, and it's okay for the most part. But having actually having the exact songs we had today, like the oldies, that would be fun too. Basically anything we had in the playlist today. Okay, maybe not like Jackson 5. I can go like, give me one more chance. I don't have a high voice like that. But there are many good songs that I could probably sing, and that would be fun. I had an idea last time I was in the shower, and I thought about, there was this one karaoke where I went like, oops, all Robbie Williams. I had like a similar idea where I was like, oops, all something, but I don't know what it was. Maybe it was actually Sleep Token. I don't know. I've said in the recent past that I want to do like a rock metal karaoke. And I also have a list of like songs that contain a rap part karaoke list. But I feel like some of them would be repeats of what I already did. Not that it matters, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Maybe the Guardians of the Galaxy karaoke is something that would be fun currently for me. I want to do like the full 3D karaoke, but I tested it last time and it kind of works to take my microphone, the microphone is not meant as a handheld. But I tried it. It doesn't, even without the noise suppression, when I touch it, you can see it spike a little bit, but on the recording or something, it doesn't, you don't actually hear it. So I could maybe use it as a handheld mic. That would be so much more fun for karaoke. For me, you guys don't really see the difference because... But on the 3D model, I probably can figure something out how to get a 3D microphone prop for it. And then like I could actually like hold it in 3D. That would be fun. Or a Just Dance stream again. Like a full body. I don't know, I'm really into the 3D lately. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I feel like I can gesticulate and that makes me more expressive. I mean, of course it does, but... Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Without making me try. I don't know switches. I can be brown, I can be blue, I can be blue sky. Okay. Well, almost done. I can't stand anymore. My back starts to hurt. I'm old, okay? I've been standing for 4 hours. Give or take. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. And another positive thing about not using the microphone downstairs is I can end the handcam, go upstairs, and immediately speak to you from a good mic again. Because I remember there was one time where I interrupted stream, like the handcam, or was done with it or something, and I went upstairs, and because I had my microphone brought downstairs and I couldn't like replug it that quickly, so I went upstairs and used my headset microphone, and it sounded so bad. And I distinctly remember General saying, if you had sounded like that when I first came into your stream, I would not have stayed. And I was like, damn, bro, okay. I mean, you're probably not wrong. Like, yeah, I get it. Fair enough. But, yeah, we can avoid that. Because now when I go upstairs, I have the good mic. You have the good shit upstairs. And then we can do today's Wordles real quick. Or should we just end it here? What do you guys think? I'm not sure. I feel like maybe now is also a good point to just end stream because I don't know. It feels so final, like a finale. Oh, it would have been perfect to end on the ka-ching. But I can't because I still need to end stream upstairs. Well, anyway, I'm gonna end the handcam right now, and I'm gonna be back on mic in like 3 minutes when I'm upstairs. Just to say goodbye. We're gonna have a little outro and raid into someone and whatever. I'm gonna do that all upstairs. So yeah, say goodbye to my hands. Roxanne. And next time, I hope when I do another handcam, I hope I can do my nails beforehand because this is pathetic. This is just bad. I actually have to do them right now anyway, tonight, because tomorrow I'm going out and I can't go out like this. That's wild. Alright. I have not abandonment issues. What is it like? Trennungsängste. I don't want to let go, but I have to. We all have to go to sleep soon. Okay, well, bye. Bye, hands. Bye, hands, 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 bye.
Hi guys, I'm back. Back on mic. So, thanks so much for being here today. For cooking with me and eating with me and spending the evening with me. Spending time with me. I really appreciated it. I had a great time today. I hope you had as well. I feel like whenever I do these, maybe because it's like cooking is such a comfy kind of intimate thing, especially like cooking dinner. Whenever I cook dinner with friends, it's also like such a comfy feeling. And usually I don't enjoy making food that much. I do like eating, but I feel like cooking is to me only really enjoyable in situations like these. So thanks for doing that with me. I did. I'm glad, Bashti. I'm glad you enjoyed. Yeah, I'm going to bed with a warm feeling today. Let's see if and whom we can raid today. Who is live? Well, okay, in the food and drink category, obviously there's like 7 million people on or something. And I don't think I know any of these people, so I shouldn't maybe... Oh my god, there's... No! Oh, that's so cute. There's a stream of like an older guy. He looks a little bit like a short bearded Santa Claus, and he's making burgers. That's so cute. Positive vibes tag. Oh, my family friendly. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. Now I kind of want to rate him. I have no idea who this person is. We're able to redeem the codes. Oh my god, wait. Did you send... Wait, where did you say you sent them to me? Oh, now I see it. I forgot. I'm so sorry. Wait, let me check, like, right now. Thanks for reminding me. I absolutely forgot. I'm so excited. We're gonna rate a random person, right? We're gonna rate the little comfy guy who's making burgers. Let me check real quick. How do I again activate a product? Yes. Okay, first one already worked. Just wanted to make sure I actually got the right person. Yes, yes. I got it. Let me check what all that is. Nomad survival. Thank you. Nice. Okay, thank you, Bashti. Thank you very much. It worked. Thanks for reminding me. We are gonna rate a guy called Happy Wayfarer. I don't know this person. I can't vouch for anything, but it looks like it's a very comfy stream. They have like, you know, like comfy and positive vibes tags and whatever, and it does look like a comfy positive vibe stream. So, let's see what they're up to. Totally random Twitch suggestion. We're just gonna check it out, and if you have it, please send the rate emote. And yeah, thanks for being here, B, Bashti, Helia, Baruch, everyone who said hello or who lurked. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you, followers. Oh wait, let me. Oh no, we're. I didn't. No, I did cut off the audio. Rip. Thank you for the follows today. Echo's baby girl and. Did I actually read? I did not read that name out when they... Did they change the name? Ubu Slayer? I don't remember calling that name out. That's crazy. Alright. We see each other on Tuesday for a regular stream. Probably, Probably LA No... Am I streaming LA Noir on Tuesday? Or am I doing that on Thursday? I don't remember. Whatever I did last Tuesday. Either Pokemon or LA Noir. We're gonna do that. Alright. Thank you and bye-bye. Have a good sleep, have a good night, have a good start into your work week or week in general. And until next time, bye! Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Good night kisses. Since when am I doing that? I'm never doing that. You guys made me comfy today. Fuck you. Bye.